welcome back to another lovely episode of Super Luigi Galaxy 2.
Hello.
It's your boys. I'm Max.
I'm Nulf. No.
Yep.
Luigi.
Let's start this episode off a bit spicy.
Bob-omb, what the fuck is this?
Luigi,
Sorry.
pick Luigi, thank you.
2 players down?
No, the 2-player mode sucks ass in this
Yeah,
game. Jesus
awful.
Christ.
That's old news at this point.
I don't think it was ever good in any 3D Mario game ever. I don't think they ever made a good 2-player mode. Can you please get on the Switch?
There we go.
Well, actually, playing Super Mario 64 2 players with split Joy-Con is fun. So if you haven't tried that, try that with a friend. It's fun.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, that's the only good quote-unquote 2-player mode in a 3D Mario game. Even though it's not real. Anyways, on to the first thing that came to my head. I would like to review Metroid Dread.
Oh, okay. Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Before we get into a different spicy topic. So, Metroid Dread. Yeah, I definitely think that's shit. Don't buy it. No, I'm joking. It's good.
All right.
It's a fantastic game, and I think anyone with a Switch should absolutely buy it. It is worth the money, I would say. I'm not keeping my copy. In fact, I already sold it as you hear this, as I speak.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's already gone from my possession, ready for someone else to enjoy its presence. But I did enjoy my time with it. It is a good Metroid game. It is not the best, like some people claim it is. But it's worthwhile. And I'd say the ending is the best ending in any Metroid game I've ever played. I don't want to give out spoilers, but it has a lot to do with parenthood, I'll just say that. And it makes you feel like an absolute badass. So, fantastic game. Definitely buy it.
Cool.
Definitely the best Switch exclusive. It made me a lot happier than Mario Odyssey did.
Oh, did I talk about Odyssey on this channel?
No.
Should I?
Yeah?
I'll do it after you. Oh shit! Clown place.
You got this, you got this. There you go. Good job, good job. Oh my god. Yeah, Metroid Dread, best Switch exclusive. If you have a Switch, get it. Show the developers your support. They definitely deserve the praise and the
They
money.
don't. They don't. Wait, sorry. Who made it? Oh, sorry, Mercury's team. Right?
Yeah.
Never mind. Sorry, they're cool. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about Next Level Games.
No.
Sorry.
No, Next Level Games definitely doesn't deserve your money for completely different reasons.
They did at one point, back in 2005. But I don't want to get into that.
No, Mercury Steam deserves it, especially since it's such an improvement over their last Metroid endeavor, the remake of Metroid 2, which is also okay. Like, it's a playable version of Metroid 2, which is more than I can say for Metroid 2. But Metroid Dread is so much better, and they really just fixed a lot of issues that I had with the remake. So good on the team. I felt they did a great job, and I'm excited for their future endeavors. I think, given another opportunity, Mercury Steam could probably make the best Metroid game to ever exist. If they gave it another go. They just need one more try to just really nail it.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. But now that you're dying a lot in a Mario game, do you want to talk about how garbage Mario Odyssey is?
Yeah, so Mario... Maybe I shouldn't, I don't know. Because people love that game, I don't like shooting.
Yeah, I know there's this one small YouTube channel that I know of who says it's his favorite game of all time.
Yeah, so I feel like and it's beloved by almost everybody, so I don't want to be like... Anyway, I beat it, okay? I beat the game. I got to the credits. I didn't do any of the extra content because I figured
he's
it
not
wasn't
talking
good.
about our playthrough, by the way, that you could also check out on this channel.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that playthrough, I don't remember, but that was mostly you playing, right?
Yeah.
So I got the game myself, and I played through it myself to just get an actual, better opinion on it. Because I like Mario, so I want to play most of them, if not all of them. And I was kind of disappointed in it overall. Like, I don't really fuck.
I find most Switch games to be very disappointing.
How do I get out of the rock?
You don't.
You can't? Do
I
I have to shake again, maybe?
Or maybe you press Z like the.
I'm trying to.
If that doesn't work, then you can't.
Oh my god.
Oh my
oh
god.
my god.
Oh my god.
Alright, new video.
No. Does this go in bloopers? We call it the Metroid Dread review and just leave it at that.
And Mario Odyssey teaser. Anyway, okay, so Odyssey, in the beginning, it was promising, okay? I like the graphics. The graphics are beautiful. It's a gorgeous game. I enjoy how everything looks. Which is surprising because most Switch games look awful.
Yeah, that's true.
So I will give the game that.
Looks much better than Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild looks not this shit. It's a rough game.
Yeah. Something. Yeah.
But, hold on, let me try this.
Oh.
You want to do this?
blooper.
You want to do this while I talk? No. You do.
No.
I want to talk. Okay, so Mario Odyssey looks great. I don't know. To me, it felt. This is the perfect way I thought about it. Is it feels like Banjo-Kazooie. It feels like that game to me in a way because it's basically there's so much. Yeah.
My bad.
There's so much focus on collecting, and I hate how the moons. There's too many moons. Which is a problem for me because none of them are memorable. None of them. I can't tell you a single one where I'm like, oh yeah, that was clever. Nothing is clever. Everything is super brain dead obvious. And then I hated that part of it. The game felt so formulaic. It was like one world to the next, and like I don't know, all of them just blended to me at some point to the same fucking thing. Where it was the same formula. It was like go to the world and there's this big bad guy causing trouble and there's like different moons, but then there's special moons that once you get that one then it progresses the story, quote unquote, to get the next one. I don't know. That bugged me, but like too many moons, none of them are memorable, they're all brain dead. The bosses are shit. Not only do they look like vomit, disgusting nausea with them being like obese rabbits. And I like bunnies a lot. They look horrible in Mario Odyssey. They look fucking horrible. They're not fun to fight. They're all like just pea brain easy. Bowser was a joke. I never died in the game. I don't think once. Or if I did die, it was because I'm trying to like speed run to do silly shit.
Do some silly shit.
People often praise the game for the movement. How you have so many movement options. Man, the movement is so repetitive for me. I don't know. The same thing every time. You throw the cap, and then you dive, and then you jump on the cap, and then you dive, and it's like I don't know. You're doing worse than I was.
Yeah, it was.
This is a great blooper. Make sure you get the 1-up in the jump, so we keep retrying,
yeah.
so we don't game over. I had a better like written review that I messaged you about it. That I can't quite remember everything I said there, but overall the game was too easy. That was a big thing for me. It was way too easy, and a lot of people were like, "Oh no, you have this nostalgia for the early Mario games. That's why you don't like this one." And it's like, no, I continue to play Mario 64 and Sunshine to this day, and Galaxy. I play all of them still, and to me, they're all significantly harder games, as you can see, than Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
And you're not getting the 1-up.
Yep, and this game has lives, as I'm demonstrating. Mario Odyssey doesn't even have that. It just has the coin system.
But yeah, I didn't even mention that.
You don't even game over after losing all your coins. Did you know that? You just
Really?
Yeah. It just nothing happens.
There's no difference.
There's no difference. It's really odd.
Yeah, I don't know. It's too easy. It's too forgiving. It's a brain dead game. And yeah, the movement is, and not only is it easy off of those factors, but the movement is so good, like everyone says, to its detriment, I think, because it's a platformer. There's no fucking challenge in the platforming. There was no challenge in the platforming. I literally never was daunted or terrified by a platforming challenge that was presented to me in the game.
I had some difficulty in, well, I also tried not to use Cappy as much as I could in my personal playthroughs.
True, you have to limit yourself to make it somewhat enjoyable.
I'm pretty sure in our playthrough it was like the second time I was playing the game, so I was doing some garbage gameplay, honestly. But in my personal playthroughs, the ones that don't suck ass like this one, I limit myself, and I also had a hard time in the sub areas. I felt like the certain sub areas presented good platforming challenges.
Like the sub areas where like you go through a door.
Yeah, you go through a door, and there's like a swing in there.
Honestly, even those.
There was one in particular that I remember giving me a hard time, was like the one with like poison waves. You might have not done it because nothing's necessary.
Nothing is necessary. Yeah.
Which is another complaint.
All optional shit.
It's all optional. There's nothing necessary in Mario Odyssey. You need a number, obviously, but you don't need specific rooms to get, which is very disappointing.
But for me, even those weren't even challenging. Cappy breaks everything. You know how far you can go with Cappy? With one jump?
Yeah.
You can go a fucking pool. Like, it's insane. And the platforms aren't designed in accordance to Cappy, to me. Like, the platforming is so... The platforming is like how it would be in this game, except this game doesn't have Cappy where you can fly across the fucking edge of the earth. You know? And, like, Sunshine does have the Flood, which you can go pretty far with, like, the hover nozzle, but... That game is really hard in its own ways. I don't know. Those games, to me, they felt... like aligned, balanced. Mario Odyssey feels like it was made without Cappy's bullshit, or maybe
that part is terrible.
Yeah, it's just.
This is a great blooper. I love this.
Oh, this is great. This is not going yet. This is fantastic. Yeah.
Can we get 1 star in this blooper episode? Let's see.
Yeah, so that's another. Yeah, so just too easy, boring. The only thing I'll give it, if you're looking for a game that is like Kirby's Epic Yarn or something,
but
3D, something relaxing, something where you don't have to think at all, really, because there's no fucking think in this game. This game is great for that.
Yeah,
it's relaxing as fuck. You know, it's one of those things. But to me, it's. I do that like Breath of the Wild. I know totally different games, but to me, that game, I can do both. I can challenge myself if I really want to, or I can relax in that game. Whereas Mario Odyssey, there's really no fucking challenge to me, unless you do what you did, I guess, and don't use Cappy.
Yeah.
Or really, really limit yourself. But if you're using the tools the game gives you, it's a fucking joke. And it's not like using the Cappy hopping strats is that hard. I learned it in literally like 5 minutes, and I got used to it. Nice, you did it.
Well,
don't jump. Do not jump.
Okay.
Well, I guess you whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Holy shit, we got 1.
We got 1? Okay.
Yeah. Breath of the Wild would be the greatest Switch exclusive, if not for the fact that it's not exclusive.
Exactly.
So it came out on Wii U same day, which many people forget. I think most people
I don't want to get into like the whole Switch thing, because I can devolve this conversation to just shitting on this console. But strictly speaking to Mario Odyssey here, disappointing game. I sold it immediately. Literally, like in less than a week I got rid of it.
Yeah. I feel Switch games are often disappointing. Like, speaking from experience, like, again, not to beat a dead horse, but Metroid Dread is the best Switch game. And I didn't keep it purely because the entire time I was playing it, I was just like, I could be playing fucking Metroid Zero Mission or Super Metroid. Or fuck, if we just expand to the genre, then Symphony of the Night or Touhou Luna Nights. Like, I don't need to restrict myself.
Dread didn't offer anything new.
Not really.
That made you want to play that game.
Not really. It was good, and I enjoyed my time with it for sure. But it wasn't to the point where I was like, oh, this is such a unique experience that like I need this game specifically to fulfill my needs. Like, no.
Yeah, okay.
It was just kind of like, oh, they made a good Metroid game for once. Holy shit. But I was like, I guess I went with too high of expectations. Because I went in thinking, oh, this is going to be a replacement for Super Metroid.
A replacement?
Yeah.
Oh, never.
That's legitimately what I thought, because...
Never happening.
I was hoping it would be, because like I love Zero Mission and I don't think that game will ever be replaced for me. But Super Metroid, there are some parts of the game that I'm not too fond of, and I was hoping, oh well, like if I could just play Metroid Dread instead, that'd be great because it's easier to access. You know, it's on the Switch, modern console, whatever.
Yeah.
But no, there wasn't anything in Metroid Dread that made me go, oh, this is much better than Super Metroid. Like honestly, it's the same. And in that sense, it was disappointing.
One issue I fucking have with Nintendo is they keep outsourcing games.
Oh, yeah.
I hate it. I know most people don't give a fuck. Most people don't even know. Most people don't look up, like, who actually made these games. They just think, oh, it's Metroid, so it has to be made by Nintendo. Rip. But yeah, it bugs me. Because, like, oh, I'm not gonna get into this series, but Luigi's Mansion, oh, next level games, oh, fucking Metroid, oh, Mercury Steam. And it's like, it's almost like what game is actually made by Nintendo?
I think F-Zero was given to Sega at one point, right?
Yeah. That was a long time ago. But that makes more sense to me. I don't know. Well, that's because I like Sega, so I guess I'm biased there. But
yeah.
I don't know. That just bugs me with these new releases. Because I always get excited when I hear these new games come out. It's like, oh, a new game in this series, and it's like, oh, it's not made by the guys at all. It's made by a totally different fucking company that probably won't make it anywhere near as good. So I think that's a bit of a problem. That's a little understated by most people. For me, especially with the Switch and modern fucking games. But yeah, if we're extending this conversation to Switch as a whole, I mean, I feel like we've beaten this horse, but...
Yes, Pokemon on Switch also significantly worse than Pokemon on any other console. Literally pick any other console that Nintendo has ever released, and you'll find Pokemon games that are much better than the ones available on Switch, which is sad, because the Switch seems like the perfect console for Pokemon on it. It's like a multiplayer-focused console with portability and home console capabilities. You'd think, oh, that sounds amazing for the greatest selling franchise of all time.
And it'll also be the first console most kids now will get.
Yeah.
Like, so many people are going to grow up with the Switch now.
Yeah.
It's going to be their first gaming thing ever, so...
So you want, like, the first Pokemon experience that your kid's going to have to be, like, a good one, but unfortunately it's, like, literally one of the worst.
They're going to like it because they have nothing to compare it to, but...
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only reason people like Pokemon games on Switch is because there's no comparison.
Well, there is for some people.
Yeah, but, like,
if you're smart. I'm just kidding. Wow.
This is a blooper episode.
You're right. We'll make it like 40 minutes like last one.
Yeah, no, like, the Pokemon games on Switch are fucking ass. And you hate Pokemon in general, so, like, you think all of them are ass, but, like, the fucking... on Switch specifically, there's, like, some really major issues, like the EXP share that never got patched or anything, the fucking, like, the game-breaking glitches, the graphics that look like fucking dog shit because Game Freak isn't used to working with home console hardware. So they just shit the bed and didn't bother fixing it at all. Like, there's just so many things wrong with it that people give a pass to because most Pokemon players are going to be new players. Because that's why it's the greatest selling.
Or they're coming from Pokemon Go.
Yeah, they're coming.
That's their first Pokemon game.
Yeah, the worst looking Pokemon game. Pokemon Go. Yeah, it's all around bad and sad too. Pokemon Legends Arceus I thought would be good. It's like, it's too much of a barren wasteland. I
heard it's better, but not good.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I heard from most people.
I've heard that it's a step in the right direction. And I'm not gonna touch on that game more because I haven't played it personally, and I think it would be unfair.
Yeah, it'd be kind of weird, yeah.
Shit on it. But
prematurely.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck Pokemon.
Oh my god.
You want more spins? You want more Lumas to use?
Yeah, I want it to be like Cappy where I could jump off of it.
Oh yeah, Cappy, you can do 20 million backflips and fucking shooting through hoops and shit.
Let's not do this level.
Okay, we're just forfeiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're throwing in the towel.
The walk of shame.
I know Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl got a lot of, like, shit for it.
Is that out? Are those out?
Yes. It came out a while back.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
They got a lot of shit for it that I felt was undeserved. Like, some of it was deserved. And I'll talk about that in a sec. But a lot of it was completely off the wall. They, like, most reviewers were like, oh, it doesn't have platinum content. Where in the name do you see platinum, you dumb fuck? it's a remake of Pearl and Diamond.
They're mad because it should have the extra content.
I mean, it makes logical sense. Yes, obviously, like you expect a game that came out like 12 years later to have like all the content. Sure, I can understand the argument to an extent. But to get mad about it and like review the game poorly because it doesn't have that content, I think is unfair.
I wouldn't review it poorly, but I would definitely mention it.
It's like that's just on you for your expectations, because literally like they named it a faithful remake and they named it Pearl.
They named it accurately. It's more like, I don't know. It's more like what they should have done instead of what they were expected to.
Exactly.
It's weird. I don't know.
Like, you can definitely argue they should have included all, like, the better changes that Platinum made and all that stuff. But I don't
Considering they had nothing, like...
They didn't really have anything stopping them.
Yeah.
But I think it's, like, foolish to argue that, like, it's a worse game because it doesn't have that stuff.
Yeah. At best, I would say it's disappointing. But I wouldn't say, like, oh, shit.
And then some of the complaints I agree with. They made the game, they completely nuked the fucking difficulty, because what happened was they added in a lot of quality of life features without adjusting that for like the original game design, right? So a quality of life feature that they added was EXP share for the whole like thing for the whole team, so that you don't have to grind. Which is lovely. I love not being able to grind. The problem is they didn't adjust the NPCs to have better teams, so now you just steamroll everything because your team is fucking overpowered as shit because you don't have to grind. So it's like, they really should have thought this out more.
That's weird. Sounds like they're not even thinking.
Yeah. It's like they forgot.
But what else are they doing? Like, why don't they think?
I don't know.
It's not like they're like this company that does so many fucking games every year that they're like, right, Game Freak? What else do they do?
I should mention that, well, in my opinion, first of all, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are the better games over Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Okay.
Because I think they have like a good base. They're remaking games that are already good. Right?
Yeah.
Pokemon Legends Arceus is trying something new and kind of succeeding, but kind of failing. So, I should mention that I do think the remakes are better. That was pathetic. And the remakes weren't made by Game Freak, fun fact.
Really?
Yep, they were made by Grezzo.
The
Link's Awakening and like...
the Zelda remakes.
Yeah,
DS.
the Zelda remake people.
Okay.
So it's just...
Okay, I mean, I can give... It still sucks, but I give them more of a pass because they're not even familiar with the franchise, really. With Pokemon, to my knowledge. So they probably didn't think, like, oh, let's balance difficulty.
Yeah. It's...
But if it was Game Freak, then I'd be like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
This is your own franchise.
Yeah.
It's a clusterfuck. The Switch... is disappointment all around. It's not even a bad console at this point. It's just disappointing. I sound like your father. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Yeah. That's it for this god-awful blooper episode.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.